Gotta find it. Gotta find it. Phone. My precious. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker! So welcome back to Very Biased Opinions. We have moved on to the third and final round of group game matches in the Women's World Cup. What is so funny? What have you found funny already?
We keep recording the next round of games before the round of games starts. So we're recording round 3 before round 2.
It has started round 2. There's been a couple of games. But you are right. It has. We are doing that. We are doing it very much blind in terms of who's won their second round of matches. A couple of things to remember, Tom, before we dive into the predictions, before you do your housekeeping. Now, there probably will be teams that rest players.
Yes.
So take that into consideration before you go doing your crazy scores.
19-0.
And when I said there was 2 points, I meant there was only 1 point. That was it. Tom, give us some housekeeping.
Please have a look above. All our social media is there. Please click on it, like it, comment, subscribe. Look in the description. We've timestamped every game. Look below the description and you'll see that we've put all our social media and links we want you to click on. Thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting. We've had a nice man from Canada comment a couple times. Go Canada!
Yes.
The great 51st state.
He is going to hate us when we do the Gold Cup.
He's kind of nice about it. Right, enough of this from Ian. We're going into the first game. Ian, lay it to me.
Okay, no more gilding the lily. I took your line.
Yes.
South Korea versus Norway.
I did not see South... Oh, wait, yes, I did. I predicted they'd lose 2-0. South Korea are going to lose again because they've had a terrible start to the Women's World Cup. I see Norway beating them. I see 1-0.
Yeah, that France defeat in the first game's knocked the stuffing out of South Korea. Norway will win this one. 3-1.
Nigeria versus France.
Who can stop the France Express train? Not Nigeria. Even with a host of rested players, they'll still win this one 2-0.
I'm going to go 3-1, but a 2-goal cushion nonetheless.
Yeah, Nigeria get a consolation at the end.
Yeah. Nigeria played well, though.
Yeah, no, they're a good side.
They're
almost like a joy to watch because they're so refreshing the way they just almost seem to like, I don't care about the rules. I'm just going to smack it forward. We're going to run after it and we're going to just, if it goes in, it goes in. If it goes in the stand,
we'll try it again.
Our fans will still love us. But it's brilliant. Next match is the first one in Group B. It is China versus Spain.
It's too bad we haven't gotten to see China play in the second round yet before commenting on this because it could be any Chinese team. But I think the Spanish are going to have lost against Germany today. I think they're down 1-0.
Ricky Spanish.
Honestly, does anyone else want to work with this guy? I think China are going to cause an upset. This is Spain's first World Cup. I don't see them playing. This is Spain's first World Cup, isn't it? The women's side?
Well, let's go with it. Camera's rolling.
Anyway,
it is now.
I'm going with China.
Go on, sorry.
2-1, China.
Well, let me be the first to say congratulations, Spain, on your first World Cup. Whether it is or isn't, I do not know. You stole my thunder a bit there. I was going to say a China win, but as you did, I'll go the reverse, and I'll say Spain will win 2-1.
Oh, for God's sake, you always get these right. The next match, South Korea versus Germany.
Rewrite.
The next match, South Africa versus Germany.
I'm going to get you a map and show you where South Korea and South Africa are.
They're really close together.
They must be close. They got
south in both
South Carolina, South Dakota.
I mean, one's in the northern hemisphere and one's in the southern hemisphere, but outside that, I know no difference.
Wow. Anyway, you're gilding the lily again.
Please tell me that's true, by the way.
It is true. South Africa's definitely in the northern hemisphere. So, Germany will win this game. Germany will win this game because they're Germany. 3-0.
You know, I'm going to go with 4-0. Their women's shaft are just going to...
That sounded terrible. That sounded terrible.
I think they're going to win. I think they'll trounce the opposition. Let's move on to Tuesday, though, Ian.
First match in Group C, Italy versus Brazil. Course looks a good game on paper.
I'm really excited. I'm going to go with a Brazil victory here, but I know you're going to go with an Italian victory and make me look stupid. I'm going to go Brazil 2-1.
We don't do many draws. I'll pick a draw. I'll go 1-1.
Well, knowing Italy, they'll ruin that for you because that was my prediction in the last round. And in our next game, Jamaica against Australia.
This should be a good game too, I think. I think two sides that will... Two guys. Two brothers.
Two brothers.
I'm going to go Australia. I'm going to go 2-0.
I'll go 3-0. Why not?
Not very exciting predictions so far.
We both feel like they'll win.
This one will be exciting though. Into Group D, first match, Japan versus England.
So, Japan, not very lucky in their first game. 0-0 against the Argies.
No, but I think Argentina did really well.
They did.
They set up to kind of... to get, to play for a draw and try and maybe nick something 1-0, and they did a good job.
They did. I see the England team being a much harder team to beat, though, than Argentina. I think they're solid at the back, they're good up front. I know we had a bit of a lethargic second half, and that's being picked on really seriously by the British media.
Yeah, but that's just the nature of the beast.
It's the first match of the World Cup as well. You don't have to start out 13-0. 13-0.
We'll get to that. But I think there's always that way of like... If they're too nice, they get accused of being too nice.
Yeah.
If they're too critical, they get accused of being too critical. So the media they can't seem to get it right with England sometimes.
I'm going with England in this one. I wasn't impressed with Japan in the first match, and it was a tough game. I've got England winning this one 3-1.
I see England having already qualified in this one, so Japan will probably need the points more than England. Yeah. I think this one will actually be a draw. Ooh. I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw.
You told me to plan for that, and I didn't.
Yeah.
The last game of Group D will be Scotland hosting Argentina.
Well, it would be really nice if Scotland did get something, so they've got a chance of qualifying through to the next round. That would be really good. And I'm going to go with that. And I'm going to say Scotland will beat Argentina 2-1, make it through to the knockouts.
Time for a draw, 1-1.
Do you think Scotland will go through? One of those sides will go through as the lucky third places, or?
No. Oh, no. I think there's some stronger groups and stronger teams that'll come third. I'd like the Scots to do it.
I'm really interested to see how Scotland get on against. They will know this by the time this video goes out, but this is before Scotland play Japan, and I'm really curious to see that game.
Yeah,
because Scotland were good against England.
They were. Yeah. They were good.
Anyway, moving on to Group E, Cameroon versus New Zealand.
I'm interested to see where New Zealand are in the group when this happens. It's almost too bad that we don't get to watch the second match to find out.
Stop going on about it.
Cameroon,
can't help it.
Cameroon haven't looked terrible.
Praise.
I've got New Zealand winning this 2-0.
Yeah, I'm going to back New Zealand. I think I've been a bit guilty of maybe giving New Zealand a bit too much praise, and same with Cameroon, really. Yeah. So considering I got them to win the second game, and they probably have already lost it. I think that New Zealand will win it. I think it will be a scrappy 1-0 win.
Right, in the next match in this group, the Netherlands host the great state of Canada.
Yeah, and I keep saying, Netherlands aren't that good. They're bloody European champions. They're European champions. I'm out there. Sorry, Netherlands. That shows you how crap I am at knowing about women's football.
Well, that's part of the reason we're doing this, though. It's to follow it and get to know it better.
But they did come through in their first game.
They did.
Against New Zealand, and Canada came through. They were both tight games, actually.
Yeah,
they were very, very close. I think this one, I'm going to go a draw again. I'm going to go 2-2.
I'm going shock Canada result 2-1.
Is it a shock?
I think they
got a really poor World Cup record, Canada. Surprisingly.
Yeah. Anyway, I've got Canada winning this one 2-1. Let's go rogue. And let's go into
Group F. We're going to start with Thailand versus Chile.
What a fixture. What a just top-line fixture.
This is CONCACAF Gold Cup levels of fixtures.
This is quite literally, I've got Chile winning this one 3-1.
Yeah, I feel really sorry for Thailand after the beating.
3-0.
After the beating that Thailand took against an unnamed opponent in the first.
Is it time to?
It's not time. It's not time for anything yet. But so Thailand. It'll be, if they get anything other than 3 defeats, I'll be surprised. This is going to Chile, 2-0. Enough about that, because it's time for the main event.
Sweden versus the USA.
Oh,
We're coming to get you, Sweden!
oh, what the fuck?
What the fuck
Where did
is
you-
you don't hide shit well, son? And I'm ready. The USA is ready. 13-0. 13 goals against the Thailanders. We came, we saw, we conquered.
Oh, this is painful.
USA for the win. I got USA winning this one 3-1. World Cup favorites, World Cup champions.
Right. Are you done? Okay. USA, typical bloody USA, the bullies of the world. You've got a side, you don't show any mercy, don't show any compassion.
Mercy.
You just go out there ruthlessly beating them.
We ain't
Alex
weak.
Morgan, disgrace, running back, counting the goals on her hand that she scores against a team that probably don't earn in a whole year the whole team what she earns in a month. It's absolutely disgraceful.
Is she a male football player?
Shush, you've said your piece.
I haven't.
That being said, I speak for all of us when I say Sweden are going to win this one. Screw the USA. 2-0 Sweden.
Sorry, what'd you just say?
Yeah.
I'm taking you down, son.
No, please don't hurt me. Just don't hit my face.